Don't judge me, y'all. I did my own twist to a scarf. I just need to. I ain't got no mask. I ain't got no scarf. It's my girl. You know what I'm saying? This shit feel cozy though. But look, it's the reflector. Here today to speak with my people. Man, listen, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I'm in Texas. It's cold as fuck. Colder than it's ever been in a long time. But it always do this shit. So it's like 11 right now. Feels like 5 or some shit. So anyway, today we finna be speaking on the whole deal when it comes to us as a whole totality as humans getting back to original ways of thinking, which is just normal ways of thinking, and non-synthetic, which means, or non, GMO. So it means like something that was kind of carved out like an experiment for like certain groups of people to carry out. And I would call them low-hanging fruit. So people that just want a little itch. And these low-hanging fruit be the people that be fucking working these jobs and shit. They just be too lost in the sauce, so all they can do is just consume, have some flunked out ass narrative that they want to put on somebody else so they can get some, good fortune or some shit like that. Some pat on the back energy. So here's the thing. Alright. When we talking about getting back to the regular way of thinking, I'm not telling you that there's a certain way to think. I'm telling you that taking off the layers that society, government, whatever you want to call, whoever put two news channels, whatever the shit that they put, celebrity, I don't know if I said that, but whatever they put out over the years for us to feel like that's what it means to be whatever it means. So that means conversation tactics. That means mental thought process, IQ, the way to conduct relationships. Like, all of these things is having a big reset. So it's almost like the people that's being themselves, basically, you might just be going through things like, it might be personal things, like it might be things like for you that you just need to, this is if you're on the negative side, but that you just need to structure up. Other people, there might be more on the end of like too rebellious, too much into like shit that is just old and dead. As in, like I said, like entertainment, the way you do these politics, the way you look at the weather, that's like education, math, or something, or atmosphere, science and shit. So it's like everybody basically is having their own genuine opinion now. So why do you think there's so many different people that's regulars? They still got put on, disclaimer, but regular people that's able to come out here and tell you like, oh yeah, like I figured this out and it wasn't even that hard. I came up with it. You know what I'm saying? So whether they tapped into some book, they tapped into some mentality, because that's all I'm about. I don't care about no books. If y'all talking about physicalities and stuff and confirmation after the fact of your thought process and your feelings and all that mental realm juice, I don't really care for like talking about the shit that happened like in confirmation sense. So like I said, books or humans telling you that that's what they went through. No, y'all need to have more discernment to understand like what it means to just be, and everybody can be. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean be peaceful, so that means don't say shit. No, I mean like you can think and a person can think. So whether you ruffling the waters, whether you being sweet, whatever it is, it's like just come from you, because we gotta rebuild the world. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rebuild the world to be a little bit more different. Because if we keep on going with this road, like the world gonna explode basically. I'm trying to tell you, Texas, we're going through severe weather. All these places by the water, New York, California, They are going through some bullshit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, most of it is human man-made shit, but it's not like, it's a mixture of us too. So, with Texas, why do y'all think we're having these snow days? Let's use our imagination. Let's actually imagine things. Let's not be so stuck in rose-colored glasses and stuff like that. It ain't God. It ain't something outside of you doing it. And if you want to think of something outside of you doing it, your asses need to think of it like humans that's doing this shit to you. But anyway, kind of forgot my point. Shit, I forgot my point. But yeah, man. So here, let me look at my shit. So, oh yeah. So, because here's the thing. This is an example right here. So, back then, right, there was a whole bunch of clothing brands. And these clothing brands was getting catapulted by, you know, you can call it a puppet or you can call it a star, celebrity, whatever. So they filtered that through them and like let them be humans while they're over here showing off the goddamn merchandise so then other people can want to buy it. Like everybody know that, but like you got really, y'all be trying to go back to 2016 and weird shit. Y'all gotta go back to what we've been doing. So what we were doing back then was overly worried about a name and title basically, which got put onto us from the start. Got raped and pillaged, learned their names, titles, coming from our belief systems in North America, Northwestern territory. And they kind of just forced that on us, and then we kind of basically just got accustomed to it, where it was normal. But the whole time, it was like, that's like a dream. I'm trying to get, like, it's like, it ain't even real. Because this is how you know it ain't real. So why is there people trying to tell you, oh yeah, this is from Walmart? Oh shit, I just got this from some random ass, online store. You know what I'm saying? That means that it ain't about, because the thing is, all these companies is just trying to rule you with that American mindset. And it came from the East though. So that just means they already were utilizing like, this is for this. These items is this. This money is for this. So that could be groups of people, that could be places to go, you know. But that's what they doing. That's what they try to do over here. But it was all coming to an end. What I mean by that is like, so Nike. Oh yeah, you ain't got no Nike on. Oh, you wearing Adidas with Jordan. Where your Jordans at? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, they witchcraft the fuck out of everybody, and everybody was like, back then, because this was like 2000, I'll say 2008 through 2015. That's when it kind of chilled with the fashion, because everybody started wearing the same shit. Okay, I was in school, everybody wearing the same shit every day. Got it from me. I was already doing, not wearing the same shit. I don't mean like that. I mean like not caring about, nigga, you gotta show up, because why y'all niggas gotta go to work and wear the same fucking outfit every day? What you gonna say? It's not your fault. You just making your penny? No, because that's what you was doing in school. You was just taking up your time. That's it, because your parents needed your ass to be in the daycare, basically. But the point is like, this. Oh yeah, shout out to whoever that I can't see. Man, sorry. But so, yeah. So you know, it's like that now. So think of the brands like your mentality, or just the mentality of everybody here, where you can reach this point, you can reach this point, you can get to this, conjure it up, bring it down. That's just you actually conveying it or doing body language to support or to express your things that you already think about mentally, which is your actual fruit and your juices that's flowing. So it's all about getting back to like original, genuine thought process, genuine conversation, genuine. But like I said, start with a thought process. Y'all see, because a lot of y'all be just searching outward to try to have something come to you to make you feel like you gotta change or something, or like, oh yeah, I knew it. Well, yeah, y'all be trying to be like prove yourself right, or like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's not about that. You're supposed to already internally understand something. You visualized it, you felt it because it's you, and then you go out in the world and you confirm. That's how you confirm to wait, quote unquote, for it. but as you really just pulling it in because we are receiving, and this is a feminine world, not like society wise, but like the earth we in. That's all. That's above all this man and thought process bullshit. Because at the end of the day, you can get a bum off the street and they can debunk all this dumb shit that these societal, governmental, shadow government psyop people be just putting out there. So that can be celebrity shit, RICO cases, drama, Blueface, all of this shit. It's like all you need to do is take it as real life. So if people going through this that got money, then that means this shit was all fabricated in the first place. Now it was real, the experience was real, but I mean like the drive for it, the ambition for it. What was it when everybody had it, and yet they ended up falling with it, crashing with it? That is confirmation that, yeah, it's how the person uses the money. But wait, it's how the people already solidified the world. So either you're gonna be a fucking crash out and do what they say, be a dummy, but you still live your life and you get paid, or you gonna be like a rebellion and they gonna try to kill your ass or something like that. Cause that's all everybody ever did. Sometimes they didn't even rebel that hard. They just got like the news and stuff making it more than what it was, but it was either they was going with it or they was rebelling too hard and then they got killed. So I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying like that lets you know like these these little psyops. Psyop is just something that they put out to psychologically make you react and respond, basically. So you gonna make up scenarios and shit for no fucking reason. You like nigga, you got your whole life. You over here thinking about some shit that then is not you. What y'all need to start doing is just realize that y'all just like to be a little bit dramified. It's okay to admit that to yourself. And then you'll be like, okay, I'm able to cherry pick things that I want to know or that I can confirm for myself. Y'all need to do shit for yourself more. Now, y'all can help people, but see, I'm a man. So the only way I can help people, and I'm a leader. So the only way I can help people is leading and just doing it from example. Because to me, I ain't never give a fuck about none of this shit. And I always knew it back way in like elementary school. So I kind of just went through life. I ain't gonna lie. I went through life just kind of waiting on the world to change until I got to, I was older. You know what I'm saying? High school, that's when I was implying myself and trying to do my own little measures of changing the world. So I changed my world first so I can change the world. And the world is just what's around you. So it ain't like you change like Hitler or some shit. No, it ain't that. It's like y'all gotta appreciate little things. So y'all be trying to think about the Mason mind or the colonist mind. Y'all trying to trap everything in and like control it and have your say so. But that's not life. You know what I'm saying? So what's it called? YouTube. Bring my people in this bit, but I bet y'all sleep. Oh, sad. But also, I'm gonna make a video later about. Wait, before I get into that, just so y'all know, this shit is like a big cleanup. So basically, what we doing now is just gonna have to get updated to something. So it's like new slang, new words, like no homo or you lit. It's like that's a little version, but that's the idea of, yeah, we got to get back to everybody utilizing the space we all in, utilizing your own individual space that you were born with and your ideas and your feelings, and actually incorporate new ass energies that's gonna formulate. Everybody gonna help out. It's all teamwork, and then it's gonna play out in the fucking physical where we have better, smoother starting points. Because remember, it's the year of one now, and it's a whole recycle of what happened the past 200, 300 years, aka mentalities, expectations, how you supposed to do this, how you supposed to do that. Because like I said, everybody's going on social media and proving to you that you don't got to do it the same. But here's the thing. These people still be psyoped up because they're getting paid by the government and people that don't know what the fuck to do to show people, yeah, just get on social media and you can live your dream, but it's not like that for everybody. So if you are gonna be on social media, you just can't have expectations. You just gotta keep doing you. I ain't gonna lie, I warmed, but you gotta keep doing you. That's the best way that you can actually flourish on social media because they're trying to. But like, I'm just trying to let y'all know, like, there's examples of people doing shit different that it's weird or it's an innovative thing. So that's how you know, okay, anybody can do it. It ain't no waiting on some bigger power to help you out to know what to start doing, aka news, aka these big platform social media places. It's like, bro, you can do it. It's okay to get examples. We're all human, and at this point, like, everybody pretty much dead with certain things, especially if you're not spiritual. You gonna feel like there's nothing but to look into one of these pillars of education, entertainment, politics, business, and religion. You're gonna have to fall into those, but then you're gonna be up under it. So it's okay to understand these things, understand what happened, but do not argue for anyone, because you're gonna find yourself in a narrative psyop. Like, you, because eventually, I'm telling you, when spring comes, all this shit that's happening right now is gone. It's dead. If you're gonna keep on supporting it, you're gonna find yourself in a situation of feeling like deserted, no reaction, no response, mentally deserted. So you're gonna feel like any idea you come up with, it's like it's gonna be too old, or you're gonna feel weird about it. But here's the thing, that's the negative side. But the thing is, in this world, it's gonna look like that's positive, and the negative side is actually good, right? That's the side you're supposed to be on, but it's gonna look as negative, is the side of openness. We're all naked. We don't have a thought process mentality to conduct during these new times. Like, haven't y'all felt weird? Like, not weird, but like, damn, I can't even say what I would have said 10 years ago type of shit. And obviously, don't try to take that like, oh, yeah, duh. No. It's that, like, all that shit is gone. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see. When you get into interactions with people, anything, yo, the reaction and response is not gonna match how it was ever back then. Now, we always doing the same shit, different day. We always doing the same thing. It's just that our spirit is experiencing our mentality, so our mentalities is in a new space, and so we have to conjure up those things to even do anything right here. So that's what I mean by naked. We're all naked in the mental world. All you can do is just formulate what you already have, like your alignments, your energies, your elements, and just not force it, but try to do your best. Some people better than others. Some spirits are used to that newness. Some spirits want to cling to the old. Some spirits be in their ego, want to cling to the old. Some people be in their ego wanting to try to act like this world changing, just like real dramatic. And it's like, no, y'all using fear, government, news tactics. Y'all just being reporters. That's what the news already does. And then the people that receive the message gonna get the wrong idea. Because you gotta think, why are these people reporting it? Some people got good intention, but you gotta really think like, okay, you reporting this shit to everybody, but we don't even know each other. So it's gonna just turn into just talking. It's gonna be just talking. So nobody, this is why at the end of the day, y'all people talk too much, because y'all basically letting the government know what we know in a way. So we supposed to kind of shush sometimes, like, oh, but nah, this ICE shit, ICE and all that, nah, all that needs to be exposed. But y'all over here exposing credit cards, and it's like, that was cool, but I'm telling you, they're gonna come up with a new law, or they're gonna make it harder for you to expunge that credit so you can get your credit back up. I'm telling you. Or they're gonna make you still go through a fucking middleman like everybody been doing, like a taxpayer, a tax doer for you, or a credit person that they can erase your shit. It's the same. They just trying to update. This is why I be saying the world be so weak and whack when it comes to these people at positions of power. They really just got blessed by their mommies and daddy, ancestor, predecessors. But shout out to them, because where's our racist shit? Everything else besides white. Why ain't we got nothing? See, y'all flunked out. So really, technically, they did better than us. But anyway, so I'm gonna, what's this person's name? I don't know if he's still in here, but shout out to Kiosha. But yeah, like I said, y'all gotta be careful with trying to cling to old shit, because then God gonna show you, like, nah, you gonna get put in a situation where you got no choice but to be open, like no choice but to be free, thinking the instant, thinking the moment, not moment like down here. Yeah, you're gonna react and respond with your body in the moment, but I mean like in the instant of the spirit. Okay, what you gonna come up with? What awareness you gonna view? So this is the shit we going through right now. You gotta be, everybody gotta stop being spiritually lazy or mentally lazy. And I'm not talking about your brain. I'm talking about when you actually heighten, not heighten. I don't want to say that. When you actually tap in to your internal subconscious world and you start actually viewing that more, because you'll start getting more strength the more you spend there. It's like you working out. Think about it like this. Remember when y'all prayed and you didn't feel like praying no more and shit? Like you would fall asleep or some shit like that. It's the same thing. Same shit. Y'all need to stop being lazy. But it ain't our fault. But at this point, it's dead. Y'all gotta take responsibility. It is your fault, but it's not, because that shit was born and we're learning something that ain't even really our belief system. We're just getting told to believe something that is a law, basically. So it's like, what the fuck we praying to? That don't give us courage. That just make us feel uneasy, unsafe. You gotta have expectations to be a certain way. All this other shit. Shout out to the people. I'm saying, shout out to Case. Shout out to Michaela. What's good with it, Case? But yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a call. This shit helped a lot. But yeah, let me put this somewhere. I'm gonna just hold it. But yeah, so thing is, yeah. So everybody needs. We're getting back into the original thought process, yours, but it's a whole. It's all of us doing it at the same time. Don't be going with social media norms or social norms or political norms or the way you're supposed to interact, the norm, all that. No. And also, do not cling too much into the rebellion energy. I'm telling you right now, this is what I was trying to tell y'all. All of these pillars like entertainment, religion, politics, if you go too far into it, aka you're gonna rebel into that one thing, you're gonna get swept up, because the thing is, they know it's dead. They're just trying to get us to react and respond, because we always after the fact. We never in on the plans that they be doing. So they just know we know that, and we're humans. We trying to be selfish, act like we grasping and knowing something. So then they just gonna push it out, and then they just gonna this. This is why people get killed in protests. Like, it's literally right there, because they know a crazy person that's supporting the government can only have so much cap of patience, aka until they gonna hurt you, mace you, shoot you. So, cause like they got barbaric colonist minds, so they'll come at night and shoot your motherfucking whole family and keep prisoners, and then train them to be like them and raping breed new races. Yo, I'm telling you, and they be doing from the mental world first though. I'm trying to tell y'all. So you gotta make sure to be safe and not try to care about none of those things. You gotta call it out for all what it is. I don't give a fuck about no sports. I played sports all my life, and I'm not rebelling against it too much. I don't give a fuck about religion. Was religion all my life, but I know what it is, and I know what sports is too, because I still can move. I don't give a fuck about politics. No comment. And I don't give a fuck about entertainment, because these people are just reporting creatively / distracting what's actually happening. Now, I like entertainment. I like music. I'm just saying, like, half of the time they just start releasing. See, like, but see, here's the thing. Like, people like Young Thug, he came out with that White Album. He don't give a fuck. See, that's certain, you gotta eye out certain people. Certain people don't care about the world. They actually released it for themselves. So, but then other people, they kind of be like, I got a name, okay, like Megan Thee Stallion. I ain't gonna lie, half of them is girl rappers, but Megan Thee Stallion, I can name a nigga. Kendrick Lamar, they be thinking he real and shit. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, he dead, but if he released something right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, them people be like them goofy fakes that be low key just kind of answering to somebody in a way. Young Thug started his own empire, YSL. Yes, he mimicked what the government did, But at the end of the day, it was for his people. So that's the difference. But he got his ass caught up. No, he didn't get his ass caught up. The government gonna eventually, not the government, the higher up authority mentality is gonna always goddamn track down shit because they understand that you can only go so far, and people around you can't control them like that because they know they can control us. So this is why they trying to make up jails and shit like it's our fault. Yet we're getting pressured and mentally like shut down, where eventually you might crash out. Because that's how they want it. They want you to be dapper a certain way, and if you're not even a certain way, okay, they want you to react and respond a certain way to certain things, words, phrases, areas you in, venues, wherever you at, you gotta act a certain way. All of that shit dead, bro. So, yay. But let me see what y'all talking about. And shout out to whoever subscribed, because I think I seen a notification. Oh yeah, shout out to Case. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, y'all know what I'm saying. Let's see that. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for giving me a shout out. It means a lot to me. Yeah, for sure. Uh, you put that. It's all love, but you put that heart. Are you a girl or a boy? I'm sorry. I know somebody named Casey, right up the street. He a Arab or Eastern. I don't care about race, but I like to call people what they are. They Eastern Asian, and he had the smoke shop. You know, I know them Arabs always be at the smoke shop. But his name's Casey, so I'm trying to figure out, you a boy or a girl? Because you sent the heart. Like I said, all love though. But anyway, shout out to you, Casey. Shout out to you, Casey. And I got shorts on my YouTube too, so y'all can go check them out with my dogs and shit. I need to post more. And sometimes it just be shorts, but it's mostly dogs. Like, you feel me? Anyway, so here's the thing. Trying to make sure the scarf stay. Alright. So here's the thing. Original, genuine, discerning, getting out of your own funk because you put the same goddamn hours in just like everybody else did. Get mentally tougher, stronger, more endurance. Y'all stop being lazy. And so we can actually tap in to what we already doing anyway. We just need to bring it into the new space. So let go of all of them narratives you had about sports, all the narratives you had about politics, all the narratives you had about just society things. Who gives a fuck? And if you have, everybody got an opinion. Okay, it's good to have an opinion, but I'd rather people be outside looking in, not because you will know if somebody's in it and are trying to speak from it from being in it versus somebody that's outside looking in what the fuck is actually happening. So I'm just telling y'all, don't be into it. And if you are into it so much, you got to start rooting yourself out. I'm telling you, you're going to start realizing, like, wait a minute, what am I even getting out of this besides my own pat on the back, or if other people on social media, or you can sense people in the mental realm like agreeing with you. So it's like you just getting a little wet. You just getting water thrown on, like, yeah, I'm gonna ride. No, nigga, come on, bro. It's not that serious race. And then another thing, it don't matter what y'all went through. Now, I need to let go of y'all surroundings. Everybody had environments. Everybody had a family. Let go of that shit. Because my thing is, if y'all want to do family in a real way, you don't even know how to do it. Y'all don't have villages. Y'all don't be with y'all neighbors. I'm not saying I do because I'm in the suburbs. But y'all, like, we not even coming together like that. It's just be more like, fabricated ass shit. What was my point? I started seeing lights. It threw me off. Shout out to whoever doing that though. But shit, I forgot. But let me read the comment. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's why I said it's all love, bro. I know. I just wanted to know because I know you watching me too. So I was like, at that point, I'd rather interact if you care about what I got to say. I respect it. Shout out to Case, man. Respect it. Everybody got an opinion. Like I said, I don't want people feeling like I'm just up here talking and like and that's it. And like easy for me to say type shit. No, no. I live it. I'm in real life. I speak with people about this shit, and I don't overly rebel. I rebel when the time is needed. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, don't get, you gotta be equilibrium. Don't be too far uppity, happy into the shit you into, and don't be too far into, oh, you mad, rebellious, you against everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you just gotta, because like I said, none of this shit mattered. It's not what you doing, it's not what we doing, it's not what it is, because we all gonna be doing something. It's just how you're performing it, it's how you're enduring, how you're reacting, how you're acting, how you're taking it, whatever. So, I think I had one more little point. Yeah, so like I said, social ideals is dead. You can see it as representation because nobody cares about brands no more like they did back then. So that represents nobody cares about obtaining that principle to try to bring it down and tell everybody else how they discovered that shit. That's like basically somebody going to a concert and trying to show it off to everybody. But everybody knows nobody gives a fuck about that no more. You low key gonna have a lot of people have, and that's on them. You're not supposed to hate on people. It's just more like looking at like what the fuck, who does that, or who gives a fuck? Why are you posting all this type shit? Um, yeah. So we have new social ideals and advancement. All right. So that's our new innovation. That's our new innovate state. One more thing is, um, Texas. Y'all freeze. I guess I'll make that a different video. Let me think. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna say a representation of the fact that the world is changing and we got to get up out of these old things that's kind of deserted. Because remember, this desert can be hot, dry, or it can be like Antarctica, cold as fuck, dry. So it's just iced up. You know what I'm saying? So right now we going through that, and we always really do. Right now it's kind of extra. To me, I look at that like everybody in Texas is kind of overly. They're trying to overly hold on to some outdated shit, whether it's whether it's a mentality for themselves, an old folklore belief system, not really like that, but you know, them old beliefs that they keep holding on to, the fucking just all this other shit, you feel me? Like all that shit gotta be kind of reconciled because it's not helping nobody. And all you got is people on social media bashing it anyway. God, Jesus, they bashing all kind of shit. So that's how you know, like, oh, we gotta change out of this. Not that they're right. It's just like you gotta know that we gotta change. And it just starts with you, and you, and you, and you, and you. But this ain't no motivational talk. This ain't no religious talk. This is just, man, I'm just being me, all right? Because I do this in real life. All right, you said I'm going to stick to your opinion. That's really good advice. I have a friend who needs some advice. Yeah, don't be giving too much advice now. But I can tell you might be a little young. But it's all right. You live your life. Just, and it's all about experiencing. Maybe some people got to experience it and go through it to learn. Some people you can have foreknowledge and see it before. It's just when I see certain words and sentences, I'd be like, man, please don't get wrapped up in some bullshit talking about some advice. But there always are helpers out there, and they actually have patience. Me, not like that. It's the Reflector, y'all. Shout out to Case, though, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you for fucking with the opinion. I want you to make up your own opinion. We all gotta change. I'm telling you, don't hold on to no. I know I keep repeating myself. I'm a Leo. I'm sorry, but y'all gotta. Y'all gonna see. I'm telling you, the spring, cause this ain't the new year. The spring come, and it's not even to say, oh yeah, like that's not the real new year, ha 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 ha, nigga, cause that's weak. It's like, yeah, and the people that made that shit know that. And it's not even to say spring actually started something. No, there's a start to fall. There's a start to every winter. There's a start to spring. But it's just to say this shit is gonna be like, it's gonna be out in the open where everybody's clearly able to move on. And if you stand with it, that means you just gonna get frustrated with not having your own idea, your own way of seeing and feeling about shit originally from your exact self. airy shit. You gonna feel like you gotta fight everybody because you can't have your own fucking opinion. And that's what this world gonna do as a whole. So everybody gonna be trying to create narratives, create weird shit around things. You just make sure you stick to your 1, 2, and nobody can't tell you shit type shit. It's the reflector, man. Gone.